What is up, guys? Welcome back to Wild Rift University. I'm Thing1, and guys, today I first want to thank all you guys. The channel is 3 weeks old, and we're already at 127 subscribers. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it, guys, for your support. It really means a lot to me, everyone. I also want to apologize. I have been insanely busy just in life, and I have not had time to rank up. This is another video from the first week of the reset. I do plan on starting to try and rank up today as well. I've just been having a lot of stuff going on in my life. I'm going to pause it real quick. A lot of stuff going on in my life, just personal life, and I've just been crazy busy, and I haven't had time to grind. Most of my friends are already like masters and grandmasters, and I'm still like pretty low rank. So I'm going to start putting in some grinding work and getting higher elo content for you. But this video is from the first week of the reset. Now I want to first talk about what we're doing here. So the reason why I'm not actually rotating to this fight is because I actually feel like it's a really poor decision to have this fight. They have way stronger early game with us with the champions that we have compared to them. So winning this fight, or the reward of me going down there, it's a smaller risk reward ratio for me to stay here and farm than it is to go there. Because most likely if I go there, okay, maybe I get a kill. Most likely I don't. We probably still lose somebody, or maybe nobody dies. I don't know. And then by the time I get there anyways, I'm either coming right at the tail end of it, or I'm coming in and then getting pinched because of bad positioning. So I feel like it's better to just stay here. And the other thing I look at is if nobody dies, I can fast push this wave and hopefully make the Lucian miss a little bit of CS. And I want you guys to really pay attention to the way that I position this game. So if you guys haven't watched my videos before, let me pause real quick. I am a Grandmaster Vanquisher 1 player, and I play all roles, but I'm a jungle main. And I kind of realized that the only video I haven't done for you guys so far is an ADC role. So I wanted to break down the ADC role because ADC is actually one of my favorite roles, even though it's one of the roles I play the least. And I want you guys to pay really close attention to my position in this game. So right here, I saw him come back in lane, and he blew flash. Immediately now, I'm a level ahead of him, and my thought process goes to, I'm going to be aggressive on this guy. Even though it's a Lucian, my thought process, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going to establish lane dominance here. And one of the other reasons why I'm going to be aggressive, and you're going to see me play the way that I play, is I'm trying to create confusion. Whenever you're in a lane, especially like duo lane, top lane, mid lane, the whole goal is to try and create confusion, because if you are very predictable, it's easy for the enemy to know what you're going to do. So as you see, like I'm still, even though he's trading on me and I'm super low, I'm still putting trades back on him at the same time. And I'm going in, I'm going out, and I'm trying to like make him not realize what I'm going to do. So I'm being pretty aggressive, even though in this lane, technically we lose the lane. Here I was hoping that she'd let me hit it, but unfortunately she didn't. There, bad micro move. So right now, I'm playing a little bit defensive. She hits that. I start to push up, get some attacks on him. But you see, I'm attacking as I go. I'm not just running away basically like a little coward. And the nice thing is, because I've been pretty aggressive here, he doesn't know that my jungler's bot lane right now. So I'm actually in a position where I can set up a gank. So here I'm going to like, this is one of the reasons why you don't want to always play the same. So here, this Lucian has seen me be aggressive while I was low health. He's seen me be aggressive while I was high health, and he doesn't know that my jungler's here. Now, if I had just been playing passive the whole time, because it's a Lucian Nami lane versus a Trist Lux, even though the Lux is very strong, they still have 2 strong early game champions versus 1. And all of a sudden I just started pushing up, then they'd be like, okay, something's up. What's going on? But because I've been different with my movements and aggressions, and it makes it a little bit more complicated for them to know what's going on. Like right here, you know, he starts to rotate up because he wants to get our pink, and he thinks, oh, we're low health. The Lux shows, and he's like, oh, I'm strong. The Lux just used their ability. I'm going all in on him. And then boom, we all just jump on top of him and kill him. And the Nami's sitting there like, dude, I can't believe you just face-checked that bush like that, 2v1. Which ended up being a 3v1. So gave the Lux a nice, easy kill. One of the downsides about playing Trist is I feel like a lot of times early, you don't get the kills just because you're so weak. So I made a huge mistake right here. I should have pushed this wave out right away, okay? Let me break down the importance of this right here. this mistake. So, right here, I should have been paying attention to my map. What's happening right now is I'm not paying attention to the map, okay? I know that where the Jace is because I can see him next to our jungler. And then my jungler's not level 5 yet, so most likely their jungle's not level 5 yet. If I'm paying attention to where the wave is on their map, then I would know that the wave on their side of the map is halfway to the mid. And so by doing this, what happens is I'm allowing basically this Lucian to set up a freeze. Why is that such a big deal? Because right now we have lane dominance and we're the stronger lane. And so now what I have to do is I have to quick go back, try and fast clear this wave before he gets here, stopping me from going back, utilizing my gold advantage that I have on him, and now I have to play passive. And so by doing this, what's happening is I can't back because he has a full item, he has a BF sword, and I'm still at a long sword. And now he's going to be able to bully me off of experience, bully me off of gold, and I can't back because I need to try and protect my plate, and I can't afford to lose a whole minion wave and a canyon minion wave and then lose my gold advantage against a Lucian, and then he starts to push the advantage on me. So now I have to play hyper passive and try and farm as well as I can. And the only reason I don't die there is because the Lux hits a good binding. But all that happens simply just because I didn't push the wave properly. And if I would have backed, then I would have missed out on a ton of gold, and then we still would have also been even in gold. So I just kind of put myself in a bad position. Right there, you can jump out the Nami bubbles. And so now what's also happening because of this, we're allowing them to power spike over us when technically me and the Lux should be bullying the lane. We're basically now playing defense. Luckily for me, though, the Lux is really ahead because she got like those 2 kills. But we would be way stronger and bullying way more if we would have positioned the wave properly. So like all this that we're doing right now, it would have been magnified if I would have been back because I would have more than just a longsword. This time I'm like, no, we're not having that again. I'm trying to push this wave out. Unfortunately, I'm not able to push the wave out because the Jace makes a good rotation, so I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'm just going to back up then and get out of here. So, okay, I'm about to say, I hope I'm trying to get out of here. So now basically like what I'm looking at is, so my Lux is 3-0. I know we're super strong. I know I'm strong, even though it doesn't look like I'm strong, really, because I've been farming really well. So my thought process is once I get back to lane, like I'm looking to fight. I'm going to buy this item. I'm looking to fight. My team's strong. And I also know Dragon's coming up. So I'm trying to get lane priority once again as fast as I can. And the other thing that you'll kind of realize, all because of that not pushing the wave properly, look what happened. Like we lose almost half of our tower here. And then I totally missed the canyon minion because I'm a noob. Sorry, I don't play ADC like super often, so I apologize. I'm definitely competent. Here, so they're doing the little dance. Since everyone's doing the little dance, I'm immediately trying to push out the wave to keep pressure on one side. Basically, the goal of this is to, by having pressure somewhere else, it's keeping somebody off. Here, they should have went on me, but I think they were scared because they saw the Yi. And so what my thought process is going to this team fight is like, okay, let's try and focus the carries. I'm trying to get damage out, position in, position out as I can, poking as I can. See, right immediately, putting poke, pushing away. And then right here, as soon as the Jace jumps in, I know I got him. So I'm going all in. He should not have jumped in with that low of health. And then right here, the Nami basically has no choice but to run in. And I get a triple kill. This was really good because if you're looking at my positioning, like I'm staying back, but I'm also coming in. Like I'm baiting the like, oh, I'm going to attack her. No, I'm not going to attack her now. She's coming in. I'm not afraid to like utilize trades. And then, like I said, early game with Trish, you lose a lot of kills. But eventually, as soon as I got the item, I knew I was going to start getting some kills because I could tell my positioning was really good and everything. So here, once again, like I said, I'm trying to clear out the wave so I don't create a freeze and I can get the wave to reset is basically what my goal is before I back. Excellent. And so I got that. And now, like, basically what my goal should be is to to reset. Unless this Lexus is going to go ham, then obviously I need to try and help my teammate. But backing right here would be a good side. If I had jump, because they extended so much right there, I could have dove in, but my jump was down because I was planning on resetting, but didn't work. Now I have to stay simply just because I can't let the wave freeze. But it's okay because, like I said, me and the Lux are still really strong. Now it becomes a great time to reset. Like, I'm not looking to dive them under tower, give away any cheese kills. Got the reset, got the waves, and everything reset just the way I need them. I'm backing. I got my static shift as well. I know I'm super strong. Okay. So now what I'm doing is like, I'm looking, how can I influence the map? And I want to point this out. This is so important, what I'm doing right now. And a lot of players don't realize, I bet most of you don't even know what I'm doing right now. Okay. So I talk a lot about on this channel, utilizing the map to take the information that you have to make the best decision. Okay. But one of the also most important things in the map is positioning properly. So I have two decisions. Really three decisions I could do right here. I could go to Rift, I could go to mid, or I could push bot lane. Now, I have two teammates dead. I don't know where three of their teammates are, and I know one of their teammates are dead. We don't have any like vision in the pit. We have some vision by the pit, but not in the pit. So I'm assuming, okay, they're possibly already at that pit, or at the Rift, or almost there, and I have two teammates dead. So I don't really feel like it's a good choice to go try and defend the Rift. My mindset is more like go bot lane as well. I want the Lux to hold the mid, so I pinged her. And then here it looks like my team's going in, so like, oh, maybe I should help. And I kind of get a little indecisive, but I realize at the end, like, no, I'm making the right decision. We can't contest this. Might as well go in. Here, okay, look at this. So I make the right decision by going bot lane because we shouldn't be trying to contest that right now, especially while we have two dead. It'd be actually, our time is better used pushing a different objective. Now, when I go bot lane, what happens is the Lucian didn't know I was coming bot lane. And one of the reasons why is he didn't. One, they didn't have vision. But I'm also not just walking straight up the middle of the lane. I'm walking from the side, a spot where he wouldn't expect. He dashes forward, and as soon as I see him dash forward, he knows he's dead. Like, he immediately starts running away. I know I can go all in on him, and I just immediately like, okay, it's time for you to die, bro. And boom, gets him. Now, look at this. Because I utilize the information on the map and I utilize what the enemy, sometimes you can utilize what the enemy team wants to do against them. We already got the first dragon. They're getting the rift because they want to get the first tower. But by me pushing the opposite direction and catching the Lucian out in a bad move, I was able to actually get the first tower. So it doesn't really matter if they get the rift or not. I'm utilizing the information on the map to make good decisions. So now, like I said, I'm focusing on farming. I need to stay strong. The game's still pretty close. And like, honestly, like really the only people doing really well on the team is me and the Lux. Our jungler's doing okay, our mid lane's not doing well, and our top's not doing well. Here, this was so dumb of me. Looking back at this, I don't know why I didn't come in and help the Galio. He basically had full health. We could have easily helped him. I think what happens here, so a lot of times you have two things that happen when people are strong. Either one, they get hyper kill hungry and fight hungry, or two, they get super focused on, I need to continue to push my lead. I need to continue to push my lead by farming. And I think in this moment, there's a couple times in this game, you'll notice where I should be pushing my lead in fights, but I'm pushing my lead in gold, which isn't a terrible thing, but I also need to help my team because I'm the strong one. I always like to talk about this. When you're the strongest person on your team and you're the most fed on the team, you actually have ample responsibility because your team is expecting you to carry because you've taken all the gold, you've taken all the kills. And you making a mistake is actually a bigger deal than your teammates making a mistake. Here, I am farming here because fighting is absolutely pointless. I'm too low to fight. So I don't know why my team's fighting here, and there's literally no reason for me to fight here. But that's one thing you really have to realize. When you are the fed one on the team, it's more important that you make the right decision than your teammates make the right decision because your fedness is supposed to make up for their bad decisions. A lot of people don't like to accept that because they're just like, oh, my team, they're playing bad, I'm playing well. Here I could have, so this is something I'm doing wrong. So I see the Pantheon ulting in, and it's good that I back up, but like I'm playing a little too scared, and because realistically, what happens? Okay, let's say the Lucian, the Pantheon ults in, Flash stuns me. Okay, not a big deal. I can technically jump away. The Nami doesn't have ult. The Lucian doesn't have ult or anything right now, so they're not going to kill me. And all he's going to do is take two tower or aggro from two towers because he's diving me under tower. So what I'm doing is I'm giving up lots of tower priority. I should have pushed up with the Lux when she casted her abilities, because see, he literally just had to go in right away. We probably could have got some trade on there. Here, I probably should have waited a split second sooner. That way I probably would have got like a freaking triple kill right there, but oh well. The Lux getting a kill isn't a terrible thing. Here I'm being super aggressive because I'm just feeling strong as well. So now like I'm starting to feel like, okay, this is what my thought process is right now. Like I'm looking at the game and I'm like, okay, holy crap, I'm pretty strong. But I'm also looking at their team. I'm like, holy crap, the Jace is pretty strong. And so like what my mindset kind of goes to in this spot is I need to kill this Jace and I can't die. So like I'm trying to focus on like, okay, I think I may need to get Guardian Angel, because like I can't let this Jace get a kill on me, because right now I kind of feel like the game is in a dance between me and Jace. Whichever one of us is stronger is going to carry their team. So here my whole team is top lane when they shouldn't be top lane. The dragon's coming up. So I'm just like, there's nothing I can do there. I'm not going to rotate top, because if I rotate top, I'm already going to be late. And then if I get there and somehow I'm not late, maybe I get one kill, but they still probably get two kills, and maybe they kill me and they get my shutdown gold. The risk reward isn't worth it. It's better for me to be, at dragon. Obviously, my team wasn't doing a good job paying attention to timers. So all I can do right now is take as much of their farm as I can on the opposite side of the map. And I'm doing a trade for a trade. They're trying to kill my team. They did kill our team. Our Nasus was not very good. Our mid wasn't super good. The Yi was okay. The Lux was good, but it's all right. So now I'm basically being the jungler. We got the first dragon, second dragon. Plus, the other thing is it's fire dragon. Now we got two dragons. So the buff ratio is really good. Like we're getting extra buffs because now we have two dragons. So definitely worth to ignore them and do that. So once again, I'm just focusing on my farm, trying to get up. I realize once again, like I said, the Jace is really strong because he's unstoppable. No. And I know right now, so like I'm looking at this. This is the Jace is 8-2. I'm 7-3. I'm pretty far ahead in gold and I'm really strong, but I also know right now like I think I'm worth like 800 gold or something like that, maybe almost 1,000 gold. So I know if I die and I give that to Jace, as much as he's already owning my team, he's gonna own them even more. So I know like I gotta be really careful. Like I said, my thought process now is like I need to get Guardian Angel so that way I can't die to this Jace, because I'm starting to realize like as this game goes on, if I die or if I make a mistake, we're gonna lose this game. So I'm putting the emphasis on myself and my positioning right here. Here I want to go on this, but like this was really stupid. Like there's literally no reason for me to step up right there other than the fact I'm an idiot. Now is a good time because like the Yi's coming up, but still really not the best. It's better to just push out the wave and set up for the Rift Herald. So now we're taking the Rift Herald and everything. And as you can see, we're starting to push away. And one of the reasons why we're pushing away is we're making better micro movements and small wins and victories. Here, I should have pushed top with my team. This was actually a really bad decision. This is me where I was talking about like sometimes you get to like push my lead happy. I'm so focused on like getting Guardian Angel right now because I don't want to die and give a shutdown gold to possibly Jace, that I'm not pushing with my team. Right there was like, we just got the Rift Herald. We only have 2 towers. We should have pushed the mid lane. Here, once again, I'm pushing down the middle of the jungle. The reason why I'm doing this is so I can decide, should I help mid or should I help the bot lane? That's the thought process behind this. Here I'm deciding, okay, it looks like Lux is going to run it down. She's good, so I'm going to help the mid lane. Here, so one of the things that like I've been waiting for this game was for them to overextend. This was them overextending. So this is a really great push. Our whole team realizes like they're overextended right now, and then we have numbers because there's no way the Lucian can get to them in time because they were all in the mid lane and we're further up. So we should be able to get there, and especially we have the Galio ult. And then my also thought process is like, I know the Jace is unstoppable right now. So as soon as I see the Jace and that he's close enough, my thought is like, I'm going all in on this Jace, because if I kill Jace right now when he's worth like, I think he's worth like maybe 500 or 600 gold, I was like, I know this game's over because I'll be so strong. So I immediately jump on him, put my abilities on him, flash, ult, and then I know I get my reset because I killed him, so I can jump away. Here, once again, remember how I talked about when the Pantheon ulted my mid lane, how I played back too far? This is a perfect example of this again. So let me rewind this. So I jumped away. Okay, hold on. I go in. I dodge it. I jump away. I'm more than safe. I'm more than safe. And I have my team coming to back me up right now. But watch what I do. I run away further. Look how far away I am from my team. And the Galio and everything's right there, placing CC. I could easily right now be putting damage on the team, but instead I'm doing poor positioning and running away. We still get the kills, but it's just pointless. And then here I make another huge mistake. My exhaust wasn't up. My exhaust was almost up. Okay. I thought my exhaust was up. It was like 1 second from being up. I just saw it. If you rewind the video, you'll see that it was down. It was still down. It had a tiny bit of gray on it still, and then it came up literally like right after he died. Okay, so now that I have the GA, and we just broke open one side of their map because we did a pretty good team fight. All that happened because they over pushed. This is how fast the game can change. Like, it was actually still a fairly close game, but I got that shutdown on Jace, and now we just got 3 towers. Or 2 towers. No, 3, yeah. Now 4 towers. And the game just switched into our favor that fast. A game that was actually close swapped that fast. And it's all because of, people don't realize, something as small as an over push like the Jace and I think it was Jace and Fiora did, it literally blew this game up. Now look at the gold lead. And it all happened because of an overextension. And the Jace gave me the kill. Now I'm hyper strong. I know this game's over. I'm looking to end the game now. That's basically what my thought process is. Like, okay, and so the reason why I'm not grouping right now is I don't really see the point of grouping with my team. It's 2v5. I don't even know where they are because we don't have vision on them. Our next strongest character is still at the fountain. One of our tanks is farming the jungle. So like, I'm just going to get lane priority everywhere I'm going right now. And I'm going to move forward. I do want a team fight, and that kind of is my thought process right now. But like I said, right now I'm just focusing on like, okay, let's get lane priority, then group and fight. My group and fight with the Lux and everybody. And so here, like, look at this. Right now I'm 8-0. Just got a kill from the Jace. I'm super strong. I have 16,000 gold. I'm extremely strong. And my only thought process now is don't die. So I have the GA. I even grabbed Zhonya's. I probably didn't need to get Zhonya's, but like I really believe with this game that I'm hard carrying. And even though my Lux is strong, I don't think we win fights if I'm dead or I'm not there. So as you can see, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to fight, waiting for my team to make a good engage. The Lux makes a good. I should have jumped in sooner, but I didn't. Like the second the Lux hit that binding, I immediately should have jumped in. If we would have done that, we probably would have got 2 kills because I would have probably killed the Lux, got a reset. Here, I don't know what they're doing. So when we had a good time to try and siege, but then the Yi dives tower, it doesn't really make sense. It would have been better to wait. But after the Yi goes in and dies like this, to me, it's like, okay, this is pointless now. Because all that's going to happen is the Jace is just going to keep poking us out. And so this once again goes back to risk reward. Understanding champions, we can't break this tower right now. The Jace is going to keep poking it out. Even if we do, you know, we're just going to get a little bit of damage on the tower. To me, it's better to reset, get dragon priority, because we're not going to kill a tower. Even if we get some damage on the tower, what's more worth? Having 3 dragons or having a tower with 25% or 50% less health? The 3 dragons, because now we're getting like the triple dragon spike. So I'm like trying to convince my team, guys, come this way. We're not going to get this mid tower. It's pointless. It's way better to secure this dragon than it is to go in. Their jungler's dead as well. Our jungler basically hasn't been at dragons anyways. Their jungler hasn't basically been a dragon, so nobody's prioritizing them, so I'm just going to prioritize them myself. And just kind of like you see, I mean, their jungler doesn't even come. He's scared to contest it, which who knows why. But he just gives us our 3rd dragon for free, and I've basically secured my 2nd of the 3 dragons. So now, like, I feel like the game is basically ours to lose. I didn't want to fight here, but I'm going to go in because my teammate's going in. I actually just wanted to like kind of reset. Once again, I'm glad I didn't jump in right there because I probably would have died to the Jace right away. But, oh, and if you play Trist, don't flash and jump at the same time. Let one finish other than the other. And I got a nice little quadra kill to end the game. Just a nice little cherry on top to a good hard carry. Trist's resets are just super OP. But yeah, guys, I hope you kind of got an understanding of like positioning and things of that nature. This game was, it was a pretty even game, but it was also, I would say, a hard carry game as well. Even though my Lux did play well, the rest of my team wasn't really positioning well or doing things quite as how they were. So I hope you guys learned, but like, look at this right here. So 13-0, 0-5. My Lux was really good. My mid, not really sure what he was doing this game. My top, not really sure what he was doing. The jungler did okay, but like he got kills and got stats, but his positioning wasn't the greatest, and he wasn't really trying to secure objectives. And then their team, other than their Jace, really just kind of got really destroyed. It was kind of unfortunate for him, so I kind of felt bad for him overall, but happy for me because I get the win. And then you can see the damage. Me and the Lux doing damage. I'm actually tanking the most damage. Who even knows how that's possible? And then we basically had to lead the whole time as far as in gold goes. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I am trying to, if you have watched to the end, I just wanted to let you guys know. So I am trying to get better video quality. I am learning as I go. I'm not very good at editing. I'm trying to learn as I go. I have no idea how to do it. So I am working on better video quality, better sound quality, guys. I'm trying to get a computer because basically right now I do all of this on an iPad and I don't even know how to do it. But just kind of want to give you guys an idea. I really appreciate all of you for subscribing to the channel, watching, and supporting me. I'm going to continue to make videos and hopefully this information helps you guys learn. Anyways, peace out.